Mm. Case, I just weirdest thing happened.
What happened?
I had the weirdest shit happen. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. I gotta process this for a minute.
Okay, take your time.
What have you done to me, Case? Dude.
Well, that was more than I expected to feel. It was like rolling waves of energy, and my feet kept wanting to move, and then my hands wanted to clench.
Oh man, that was great. Feeling super expanded right now.
Suddenly it was like my whole body was electrified or something.
I felt like really tense at the beginning, and then it loosened up. And when it loosened up, I felt like going up, like on the thread. And I was like, whoa, is this really happening?
Like my hands were warm and then they would tingle. Like my legs all had like tingling. Kind of like reminded me of like the ocean, like waves of like.
Started like really quickly, quite intense, almost waves of energy.
Yawning a lot at the beginning, just had tears like streaming out of my eyes.
Oh God, it was just. It's too much.
I felt real relaxed, like in my arms and really more of like from my waist up, you know? I felt like my arms were just like sunk into the ground.
But yeah, like I felt in my hands, like they just kind of like kept wanting to float.
But it was like, I felt like my hands were in a different place than they physically were.
I felt a lot like through my whole body, my stomach area, in this area, on my nose.
A lot of jerking movements. I don't know if you saw that. Like,
today was like more peaceful, like intuitive. Like I felt more in touch with like myself.
No, I like actually everything was moving around my heart. Like on the left side, everything was moving on the inside. Like something was pulling my head backward.
You know what it reminded me of was like you were using energy and I was like a string puppet. Do you know what I mean? Like I could feel the energy pulling at me. And
you know when you're a kid and you dress up and you put a costume on and you put like something on and you feel like you've got an armor, like you've got a suit of armor on. That's what it felt like.
Felt like I was in a tractor beam, like getting sucked up. I was like,
lots of sensations. My eyes were blinking like rapidly with my eyes closed, but they were blinking like that, and my face was going like that. And then I was feeling like when I was a little kid, I used to get like what I used to call hot dog hands, where it was like very full and like the lights so heavy. It was like that.
Man, I had the neatest sensation over my chest. Very tingly, but really, really cold. And at one point, you got by my left foot, and it felt like the bottom of my foot got real hot.
Felt the left hand go ice cold, bro. Like everything was warm before, then it went ice cold, and my right hand is hot.
I feel like I was put on a vibrating bed. And I mean, it started at the top of my thighs and would come up and then down my arms. And I thought, oh my God, what is this going to look like?
The beginning was like a shaking kind of or something like that. Some type of shaking kind of felt like it was going.
That was quite interesting. And then my whole left side became huge.
And I kept smelling delicious pancakes and maple syrup. It was like this strong.
I think I smelled some scent that wasn't there.
But like my whole body would kind of like tense, but like shift.
Wow, the energies were a lot stronger going through me. My whole body was like tingling the whole time.
And then I felt in my arm, like my fingers were tingling a little bit, and my feet.
Most importantly, I saw colors, and like when it first started, I saw like this white light just like pulsating, like that. It looked like a
kind of like a wave. It just started like that.
Partway through it, it's like, oh, there's light pouring in. There's a curtain. It shouldn't have been that much fun.
I saw like a white beam of light, not white, white bluish.
So it was almost alternating from one side to the other. I could just see if it flashed, then another flash.
It was amazing. I didn't see any colors or something.
But that was completely different. Completely. It was just. I'm not sure if I can. I'm still. My mind. I'm so.